I think we are all familiar with these headlines. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza deepens, the Ukrainian war, stuck in grinding trench warfare, enters another year. Ruthless gangs control almost all of Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, and new allegations are traded between Republicans and Democrats as political tension deepens in the U.S., fueled by issues like the ever-intensifying ICE raids. We catch glimpses of these headlines as we walk by TVs or scroll through different platforms on our phones. While some of these headlines might cause us to pause for a second and elicit a momentary emotional response, we usually move on very quickly. Which is understandable considering how many of us have many other things to worry about that seem much more important to us. Also, these scenes have become so common that they often just make up part of our background. It is understandable that many people have become numb to these topics, but I have found that even though many people claim they don't care about a certain issue, they still likely make assumptions about it, which can lead to many narratives becoming popular that often further exacerbate these issues. And again, I'm sure we have all here many different opinions and narratives on topics like the immigration, the Israel-Hamas war and the other conflicts in the Middle East, and the Ukraine war, but I have found that most of the narratives from both sides of the political spectrum are rarely based on facts, and people are often basically just parroting something they heard without really having in-depth knowledge about the topic. Additionally, many of the most significant issues we face around the world today can be traced back to decisions, disputes, and events that occurred generations and usually centuries ago. And I believe that understanding how these past events are tied to current issues is crucial. While many people are to blame for the current state of the world, I believe that no one alive today can be held fully responsible for the issues of today. And I believe if more people came to this realization, it might help lessen the amount of hate in the world. I also believe that education is key to understanding the world, and I hope that if more people learn about the historical roots of the world's issues, it will help to dispel some of the negative narratives and perceptions that have evolved from these issues, which is why I am starting this channel. Here, with each episode, we will delve into the stories and histories behind the world's most significant issues.